Hello, welcome to the Educated Apes podcast. Yeah, it's laughing.
Who the fuck is that guy? Oh, for fuck's sake, guys.
I'm defending you boys there as well.
Stop defending me, I'm not even logged into our Insta.
Why, what's he said?
I always delete our search.
He deletes search history. So Misty
Wait, we're not streaming here, we're not live, are
No, we're not streaming, not yet.
we? We'll leave that conversation till after.
We're about to stream now.
Right. Let's keep it kosher.
But it'll just be what it is, won't it? I don't even know what it's going to be like. It's not even posted.
How do you mean?
I've clicked go live. It's just, I don't know. But let's play the theme tune. Sing the theme tune. And we'll see how it goes.
Sing the theme tune.
It's on now. We're live.
Maybe it's like just posted it on Facebook then.
We need to check the start of that.
Nah, this live streaming this is the way it is. Like this.
You are listening to the Educated Podcast.
We need like an intro video.
Oh, for fuck's sake, he's getting too technical now. So,
Aaron's fucking about over
welcome to the
I'm
Educated
cleaning the
Apes
table.
podcast.
Go on, you go.
Well, welcome to the Educated Apes podcast. We're back again. We're now live on Facebook, and we've got, I take it's going on YouTube or something.
No, it's just on Facebook at the moment. I think you need a certain amount of followers on YouTube to publish
go
live streams, yeah, so God knows what it's going to be like.
Sound, so could we, I mean, is this going up on
This recording and then we'll repost it, yeah.
just as a standard podcast?
Yeah, as it's, yeah, own entity.
Right, there you go. So we're in.
Yeah. Well, how are you? Thinking about production and I've not got my mind on the...
I'm glad you
What
got
to
rid
talk
of
about.
the video,
content.
because the video was freaking me out.
What video is that?
At us, because it had a delay. And it was bothering me. I didn't know
Yeah.
what was going on. So,
What have you been up to much?
not a lot, mate. Working, doing weird shit at work, digging holes.
Not working, daily grind.
Bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Tell you what I did find interesting this week, though. Found out on this other podcast, if you took all the gold in the world and made it into a cube, every bit of gold on the planet,
Yeah.
how big do you think the cube would be?
It's not very big. I think I've heard this before with putting a sphere form.
Like a metre by metre, maybe?
Oh, right, you've undersold it, didn't you?
No, how big is it?
It'd be the size of Wimbledon court.
Oh, wow. That's still
Pretty small.
pretty small, yeah.
And-
I was just more going on the complete opposite because of
Yeah.
what you said.
And if you took all of Donald Trump's wealth and turned it into a gold cube,
Yeah.
it's about 3.5 billion, it'd be shorter than Donald Trump.
I've been looking at that because, you know, I've dabbled into my first
Gold?
purchasing shares.
Oh, have you?
I've dabbled into that world now, and I was looking at gold, and I can't.
Wolf at Wall Street.
I can't
yeah.
get a gate. Wolf on
Look at
West.
this guy over here.
Wolf on West Street.
Wolf on West Street. Wolf just off West Street.
Yeah. And I was looking at. I can't keep up with them. They only rise by like 0.01%.
You're thinking there's it's
Yeah.
like the films, like it's
yeah,
going
it's not,
off.
you have to be putting like tens of thousands in to even see a noticeable change.
So what are you backing?
Backing. I'm not going to disclose that because otherwise everyone will buy into it.
Yeah, well, won't that make your price go up?
Maybe.
Yeah, you want people
I'm
to
not
be
told
jumping
you,
on
I
it.
ain't no wolf yet.
You're not no wolf.
No, the company that
It's called insider
the
trading,
co-
though, and that's illegal.
the company that
I'm going to shut the dog out. But yeah, go on.
The company that I work for announced like £600 million worth of debt. Their share price fell from like 250 down to 53p.
Yeah.
From 52 at its lowest. So we bought. There's a few of us in the office who bought at that point,
Yeah.
and thus far I've made about 30 quid, if that. But
Oh.
if it goes back up to its normal rate, I stand to make like 600-700 quid. Just
Well,
off
the
pissing around.
company you've got in question,
Yeah.
which I'm familiar with this because I thought maybe
Yeah.
they've just won some major contracts, haven't they? So
Yeah, they have. It's not skyrocketed after that announcement. It's gone back up, but not to normal.
yeah, but it's going in the right direction at least.
Yeah, so I've made...
You and your
I've made
insider
more.
info as
yeah.
Wolf of West Street.
Yeah, on what my inside info on one company has made me about 600-700 quid potentially.
Potentially.
Unless it all goes tits up.
Yeah,
and you
but
lose
then,
everything.
but then I only lose 200. My logic was, was that I'd spend 200 quid on a night out, and I'm not going out this weekend.
Oh right,
just
so you
fucking
thought
throw it at that and see what happens. And I've made money.
Just don't go out every weekend.
Do you go out? You don't even go out that much anyway.
I do. I'm a party animal.
It's a party animal. It's Mr. Aaron Gray.
No, I don't go out as much. There's a lot of things. I talk about the heyday a lot, and it's nothing like the heyday.
Like the glory
The
days.
3 nights a week. No, it's nothing like that. It's more like 3 nights a year now. And Vegas took all that away.
Ruined everything.
Vegas was all my nights out until 2022.
Vegas was unbelievable. I sit and dream about it sometimes at night. Just how good it was.
I still fucking piss myself.
How good that
about
place
some of
is,
the
man.
things that went on.
It is.
It wasn't even the place. It was the shit that we did that made me laugh more. Like I was on about it the other day when I think I've mentioned it on here before. The last day, he finally pulls his camera out. He had his camera out on the first day and the last day, and on the last day, me and him were stood waiting for them when they were in Mackey's. Me and him were sat on a corner, and he's snapping pictures. And he turned around to me and went, "All we've done is drink and gamble." We were supposed to go on top of that fucking building that's got the roller coaster on it, go get a helicopter to the Grand Canyon.
It was
all kinds of shit, and he went, "All we've done is drink and gamble."
I didn't say it like that.
What else are you meant to do?
It gets worse every time. All we've done is drink and gamble.
I
It
was
gets
just-
worse every time I say it.
I was more upset, that we just...
So
obviously you can go back somewhere, but, when you go on a lad's holiday and you think there's so much potential... Maybe it's just me, it's like there's so much potential
for sightseeing.
for stuff to do, yeah. None of it got done. We were just that,
just gamble
on it.
Because you'd be caught in a casino for hours and you wouldn't even realise.
Yeah.
You'd been there for 4 hours. You wouldn't
Well,
have had a fucking
don't they keep the lighting the same and have no windows
Oh
and
yeah,
all
it's
sorts?
completely consistent. We were in there till 7 o'clock in the morning once, so we had no idea. We weren't even that drunk.
Oh, it was
The
mental.
time
wasn't
just
it?
flew.
Yeah, just sticking about and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Did anyone ever go on that game where you throw dice?
Yeah, craps.
Oh no, it was more seeing the people playing craps that was entertaining.
'Cause
That shit was hilarious.
At one point, we were just stood around the table, and every time someone we were like, "Vegas, baby!" Every time they rolled the fucking
America,
USA. Yeah, we didn't understand it though. It
and
was
the
just
guy,
people throwing dice and
if
cheering.
the guy threw the dice and he got it wrong, everyone just hated him. There's a solid undertone that everyone wanted to fuck him up at that moment. Like, you fucking bastard.
The blackjack dealers were ruthless,
Especially when there's some penga or she's throwing decent dice. Everyone's crowding around the table. It's all going off, and then she throws a stinker, and it's like,
bitch. Whore.
We don't know. So I'm looking at the dice land, and then I'm watching everyone else's reaction. Like, what? Do you know what I mean? Like, was it good or was it bad, guys?
Sevens, aren't they?
I don't know. Honestly,
We
we
did
tried to attend. They have in the casinos they have tutorial hour from 9 till 10 in the morning or midday or something. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, we stood.
We tried. We stood about for a
David
bit.
Attenborough and
it
just
just-
couldn't grasp it.
No.
They're supposed to hit sevens on craps.
Right.
So
Is it crabs or craps?
Craps.
Either
Crabs.
one's a silly name.
I was reading through this today, and I didn't know how everyone else felt about it. How
that's the point of the podcast, mate.
is it going?
Find out everyone
Is it
else's
going
feelings.
off?
What?
The BBC pay gap.
No. Is it? This isn't is it the gender? Yeah, it's the gender.
It is
pay
the
gap,
gender
isn't
thing,
it?
isn't it?
Fuck's
I
sake.
don't know if it is a reality check.
Gary
sort
Lineker's
of-
agent says BBC pay gap may be caused by women using female agents who are not as tough. Fuck's
Right.
sake, Gary.
Bloody
He's
hell,
making
Gary.
it worse.
No,
saying
Gary
this
didn't
shit.
say it.
His
says
agent.
that.
God, his agent needs
Fucking
to
hell,
quiet.
Gary's agent.
Right, I don't understand what the problem is.
No, it's there's some sort of meme somewhere that shows how many people, what everyone earns, and the top 10 earners in the BBC.
Yeah.
I think 8 of them are male or something like that, or the majority of them. Don't
Because they're the guys that have been around for years and talking about football and.
Well, just let's have a look because
about 3 of them. Or
2/3 of the top earners are men. There you go. Telegraph will show some decent quotes. It's got a video.
right. So I don't understand.
Graham Norton.
Yeah, he's obviously
I'm
top
going to say
hitter.
it again. Graham Norton.
What?
No, but look.
There's no prejudice. There's no
Yeah, he's obviously
prejudice pay
top
gap. I'm
hitter.
going to say it again. Graham Norton.
What?
What's going on again?
I don't know. It's fucking.
Of 96 of the top names earning 150k or more, 62 are male and 34 are female. It's not that
I
scandalous.
need to go and sort that dog out. Do you want to go do it?
I'll go do it.
Go put him upstairs. I think the gate must be locked.
It's
or
not
something.
that scandalous, is it?
No, might not be that bad. It's more the fact that
If they took...
they've got like, on This Morning, they've got the guy that does, I don't know his name.
In the top, what's it called? If 12 of the roles reversed,
Yeah.
then they've got a 50-50 split.
Is that what they said?
Well, top 100... Oh, no, sorry, 96. All right, so it's a little bit out. But still, if you swapped out of 64, out of 62 or whatever it was, if you took 12 off them, that's 50 out of 100. So if they were swapped to females, you've pretty much got a 50-50 split. It's hardly scandalous.
Yeah, but they've come out and do they have to? They have to legitimately like release this information.
Yeah, but I can't think of any major women on the BBC. Can you? Just off the top of your head.
This chick, Fiona Bruce.
Oh,
there
right,
you
okay,
go.
I know Fiona Bruce. So, but I don't. Does this include like the people who are on EastEnders?
No, I think it's just like people. I don't know. Is that like?
Because that's a
is that sourced out or is
that's
that?
a BBC show. So.
Yeah, then I guess the EastEnders characters are involved.
Right, so some of them.
This guy's involved off Top Gear, but he's also a Radio 2 DJ, so he's got two jobs
So
effectively.
he's getting paid double bubble.
He's a bit of a fucking tit, Chris Evans.
He is, but still, he's on two wages, whether
Yeah.
you like him or not. So who's the top earner?
It wasn't Gary Lineker. I had a really good infographic on this as well.
Probably should have saved it.
Should have saved it. Should have bought it straight up. Let's see
No.
if Google or Bing will sort us out.
What the fuck is Bing? This is all the problems we need. Bing operations.
It's on Twitter. Maybe we just whip in Twitter.
We'll just put meme after it.
Do you think the do you think the BBC is
It's bollocks.
even relevant
It's
anymore?
bollocks. The whole thing.
I was thinking, about the whole how we have to pay. I don't know. Is it £120 per household or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's nonsense. It's £10 a month. Like, it's more than Netflix, and you don't get as much out of it. Like, that's how I look at it.
Is the dog going off it? The dog going off it.
Yeah, that's a lock you in the top bit.
Great for the first ever live episode.
I know.
Seamless.
Seamless as the audio episodes.
At least you can see. I mean,
See the shit we have to put up with. Just
It's
put in
raw.
BBC top earners.
It's raw and it's real. Did we make any? Did we break any ground while I was gone?
I'm just image searching Twitter now. I can't hide from it, can I anymore? I can't hide from my terrible.
Googling skills.
Use of Google.
He's like a oh god, I'm gonna sneeze. He's like a technological magnate until it comes to putting things in Google.
Yeah, they are. It's got to be something.
Right, there you go.
Oh, here we
Look,
go.
he's found his meme.
Oh shit!
Oh,
He's getting on this.
Danny fucking Dyer making that paper.
Alright, so it's radio. Alright, yeah. So Danny Dyer. See, these aren't even touching top 10 though.
Right, well, Danny Dyer's been in
Loads.
Hollywood films, so why would he not be on more money
Yeah,
than other people?
and loads of them are women as well.
Yeah.
That's like half and half for EastEnders anyway.
Yeah, EastEnders is alright.
BBC
then.
Sport, obviously, it's going to be full of men because they're all.
And Sue Barker's third.
Yeah, but they're all former successful sportsmen. Right?
Yeah. well,
And the
well,
most
sports
successful
women.
sports people are men. There's no avoiding it. No avoiding it. We're better athletes genetically. It's not
Yeah,
our
but
fault.
But
That-
the women,
is
the
a bit of
women
a
play
harsh
each other
stance,
though,
though.
mate. So that's nonsense.
No.
No, it is. There's women play each other at sports.
They might be more captivating and they might be easier to show on, like, because it's mainly a male audience. And
Well,
football's most likely the
it's not
biggest one
just-
of them. So that's why Match of the Day hits there at the top. Alan Shearer, again, is got to be.
match of the day.
Match
with
of the
Gary
day.
Lineker.
Yeah.
And then
So
Sue
then-
Barker does that question show, doesn't she? And
So
whatnot?
you got Sue
Question of
Barker,
sport.
Gabby Logan, and Claire Baldwin all in the top 10. So I don't see.
No, not top 10, they're the
Well,
top of.
They're all
thingy.
earning over 150k a year.
See, this is sort of like split it up a bit differently.
Where's
it
Radio 1? Because I bet the women on there.
It's just there, radio.
Oh, right, okay.
Oh, is that radio as well?
Yeah, Vanessa Feltz.
Damn.
She's hitting high. Fucking, I didn't
That's
realise.
Felt's fat bitch. What's she
Where's like. Nick Grimshaw.
He's
is there?
there.
Oh
Nick
yeah, I
Grimshaw.
missed that.
400k, roughly.
Yeah, it's definitely top band as well. They've said.
Right, so there's quite Joe Wiley. There's quite a lot of.
Yeah, but she's earning 200k, whereas I know Jeremy Vine, who is solely.
Yeah, but look at the numbers.
Yeah, I guess.
I bet it goes off ratings. Nick Grimshaw's the highest rated show. Right?
I don't know.
No, he
is.
is. Highest rated beat on.
I thought Evans was.
No, on Radio 1.
Oh, right.
Right? So Nick Grimshaw.
Yeah, obviously he's top earner there then, isn't
So
he?
he's top earner of Radio 1. Chris Evans is the highest rated show on BBC Radio 2, followed by Jeremy Vine.
Plus he also does Top Gear.
So
Yeah.
they're at the top of that one. I don't understand what the problem is.
If Vanessa Feltz had the highest rated show, she'd be paid the most. There wouldn't be any argument to the contrary.
No.
So there isn't an argument. If you're more popular, for stuff like the BBC, if you're more popular, you get paid more. End
Yeah.
of.
It's a not.
Sue Barker's probably getting overpaid. Question of Sport died like 5 years ago. No one gives a shit about that programme anymore.
Ruthless.
No one gives a shit about it since whoever it was came off it.
I just think the BBC in general is like, I don't know. What do you think? We give a company. If I came to you and you were on Dragon's Den and I was like, right, I'm going to try and sell you an idea. I'm going to compulsory charge everyone in the country per household that watches TV £120, and I'm going to give that sum of money to a group of people and let them go off and make content for free-ish. Well, I'm going to give it them, so I'm going to fund them to make content, and then we're going to put it on TV just as normal channels, but like.
And then if I'm one of the dragons and I say, so what's your content? I say, well, mostly news, EastEnders, and then if you explained EastEnders to them, like nowadays, you'd be like, the fuck?
It just seems archaic, doesn't it?
Their TV is dog shit.
Yeah.
I never, ever put
Tell
the
you what they
BBC
do.
on.
Tell you
apart
what
from
they
Match of the
do
Day.
very well though. Documentaries.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
But I reckon the
David
docs.
Attenborough.
I reckon the docs would sell themselves. I mean, if they outsourced their docs and was like, this is tried and proven, or they showed them like a version of it, especially with like big hitting names like Attenborough and whatnot, that sells itself. I think the good stuff would rise. At what point do we get to where they're not going to get obviously they're still getting views because they're still that first channel. They're still whatever, everyone likes what they know. Do you know what I mean? But when are people slowly going to find their way into internet channels and YouTube and other shows that are maybe on Sky? And
Can't be long now.
it can't be.
A couple of decades.
Netflix has taken over the majority of people's viewing time now, I'd assume.
Yeah.
In our age bracket, at least.
Yeah, apart from Love Island. ITV2 killing it. ITV2 making waves.
But they don't charge us for ITV2.
No, that's the thing.
No, they don't.
ITV2, you know what I mean? It's self-funded.
Imagine how much more popular TV would be now, especially to the of our generation, if you just fucked off BBC. If you just fucked it off and left the rest of the channels on there who are all making money through advertisement.
Yeah.
Like students and stuff. The amount of students that just stream TV because they don't want to pay the TV license is ridiculous. None of them pay it.
No, I know. And that's it. They're not paying the TV license
And
part
that's
as well.
a massive demographic.
Imagine they can hunt you down because you're not. Like, I'd understand if TV costs money to get out there and you had like one. You have to, obviously, some of that money goes towards paying for the infrastructure, which makes sense.
Yeah, but it's not.
But then just have a blanket, you know what I mean? Like, you got a house with something that can watch TV. We need to pay for this infrastructure for, the free view or whatever.
Yeah.
Then bang, you got to pay, 30 quid or something. But not 120 quid, and we're going to give it all to one station, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
One corporation or whatever.
The fact
Thing
that
is,
I'm helping
ITV
fund
probably
Chris
bought-
Evans upsets me. I don't like Chris Evans.
ITV are probably paying for their own infrastructure
Yeah, of course they
and
do.
still making a profit. It's nonsense.
Yeah.
But they pay through advertisements, and that was always supposed to be the best thing about the BBC is there's no adverts. But Sky Movies don't have fucking adverts.
No,
that's gone now.
Yeah, 'cause they know
the
their-
live stream shit.
That's
you've
why
got no
nobody
adverts.
watches fucking film 4.
they know their viewing
I
experience.
don't know,
You
they have
need
the
that.
odd banger on there.
Yeah, no,
Film
but you
4.
don't watch it because you have to fucking put up with
Right,
adverts.
depends what it is. I'll sit through some of them.
I can't sit for a film with adverts. Pisses me off.
You're just used to not having them there, aren't you?
Just
Yeah,
won't watch
yeah.
a film. If it's on a channel that's got adverts, I won't watch a film.
What about YouTube? If there's them adverts come up on YouTube in like 40 seconds,
Do you know
and the
what
skip
annoys
button
me?
doesn't appear,
Do you
and
know
you're
what
like,
annoys me now? Them sneaky ones, if you're watching more than a 10-minute video, when they come up in the middle.
Yeah, the little yellow
I
gaps.
watch all my podcasts because all the podcasts come out on YouTube before the podcast app releases them. So if I'm dying to see one, I'll bang it straight on YouTube when they upload it that day. And I've got like 3-hour podcast. Oh, there's a lot of... ITV's got nothing on YouTube when it comes to 3-hour fucking videos on YouTube. Adverts for days. And most of them are the ones that you ain't skipping.
You know what's going to happen eventually?
Trading 212. I know Trading 212 like the back of my fucking
Oh
hand.
yeah.
Trading 212.
Do you know what they're going to start doing
But
soon?
that app's so versatile, mate.
Do you know what they're going to start doing? They'll start charging you for YouTube, like Netflix.
No.
There'll be a YouTube.
YouTube make enough. They make enough, mate.
No, there'll be like a YouTube Unlimited.
No.
Where you
there
could-
is already something like that.
Is there?
Yeah, where you don't get ads and whatnot.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like LinkedIn Gold.
I don't know. Not in that world,
I'm in that professional world.
You breached LinkedIn Gold.
I'm in that white collar world. No, I don't pay for it. I don't need to. I got an all-star profile.
All-star pro. He's one of them guys. Yeah, you can get people. You can pay people to review your LinkedIn profile and
Yeah,
then
you
like
can.
tell you what more things you need to be posting. And I mean, to be honest, I don't even fuck with it. But Aaron over here, he's fucking balls deep.
Balls deep.
King of LinkedIn.
King of LinkedIn.
The Don of LinkedIn.
People think I'm one of those. I should be putting out like articles and shit on LinkedIn.
About LinkedIn.
Yeah.
LinkedIn articles about it on LinkedIn. Just
Did you download it? I told you to download it.
no,
didn't
did I
I?
fuck?
Oh, that's great.
Because I'm not. I saved a link to something.
Bastards
I forgot
though
what I saved the link
have
to.
took one of the best parts of LinkedIn away now though.
What's that?
You used to be able to catch people out who
Oh,
were
it was
looking at
creeping.
your profile.
Yeah.
No more.
You have to.
Pay for that.
You have to
privilege.
pay for it. Yeah.
That's part of LinkedIn Premium now.
That's ridiculous.
Thought, bastard, you catch people who you worked with like 3 years before checking out your profile. What are you looking at?
Yeah,
What are you
yeah.
looking
Or
at?
you creeping on like someone you knew from school, seeing where they're up
Yeah.
to in life, and then you're like, he defo knows. So you just go balls to the wall and just do one big scan. I'm here now.
Just itching around that click. No, I can't let them know that I did that. Like people that you don't like as well. I did that once. Clicked on someone's profile I didn't like. I thought it was in private mode.
If you're there, what?
Yeah, because I went to turn private mode off because I just thought this thing. If I'm looking at someone's profile, it ups the views.
What you used to do is just go on their profile, but not signed in, just on like a separate browsing window.
Yeah, but a lot of people's private. Like mine's private.
All right, fair enough. You're itching to say something. What's up?
Nothing. I'm just listening.
You're not in this
That was
LinkedIn
another.
world.
You know, with LinkedIn, you know, if you Google someone's name now, the majority of the time when you Google image someone,
Yeah.
their LinkedIn comes up. Now, I showed you guys the poster that was made in work, didn't I? About Gainesville.
Have you had headshots?
Oh,
Have you had
yeah.
headshots
Yeah.
gone as?
So, no, not headshots, but Google. I had to Google very far into this lad and found his LinkedIn page, right?
Yeah.
Google Aaron Gray or Google Josh Jerrington. Google Tom Batchelor.
Well, you won't get anything
Or
from
just
me.
straight up Google Educated Apes. We had an array of pictures to choose from for that poster.
Really?
Yeah.
Your images aren't that bad.
Filled
Oh,
it
have I spelled your name wrong?
Why? How long have you known me for?
Why can't you just write grey?
I'm yeah.
Well,
Never mind. Oh, is that basketball player revamped his profile again?
You're not even there.
oh, an array of photos as.
Look at this.
None of them you.
Balls deep on Aaron.
Because
No.
you got to put EAP in at the end, bro.
Oh, just EAP as well.
Oh, just put Educated Apes on.
Oh yeah, Educated Apes. Yeah.
That's with Fill It on, mate. Filling up the map, filling up the stream. That band is fucked.
I don't know. We're not hanging too hard.
There's a
No,
picture of me
why?
there.
Why? You know what we're going about is Googling. Why
Do you know
are
what it
using
is?
Bing?
Because he's using Bing.
Why
Oh
are you
yeah,
using
shit.
Bing?
It's because it's the automatic
Are
one
you
that's
like
on my
70
thingy.
years old?
Doesn't understand the web.
It's the automatic one that's on my what do you call it on this
Fucking
lap.
Bing.
On
Do you know
this
the
computer.
most searched for thing on Bing is Google?
Yeah.
That's gotta hurt.
That'll be the same on every fucking...
Is that right?
Yes.
That's how you spell... Yeah, there he is. The basketball player's revamped himself again.
See, you're still not on there.
You're not on there, as you're full of shit.
I said I put in Educated Apes.
Oh right.
But your names are a bit more... I don't know if there's anyone famous called Josh Jerrington.
Nah, my name's a bit ambiguous. And
I've
it's a
got a
bit out there.
7-foot basketball
Oh
player.
yeah, look, it's
Yeah.
it's all there.
It's just a picture. It's like
Now this caused a stir in work when I put that in.
Why?
It just did, because we were making the poster and they went, what the fuck's this? Because you put it, this one
Which
guy's-
one stirred?
Loads of, all of them, like, what's this? Because half of them didn't know what was going on. Like,
God.
what's all
Some
this?
funny
Back in
photos.
the dizzy. Look
That
at
is
that.
back in the Disney.
Oh.
Episode 18.
I look fresh in that suit.
These are my quality photos. I reckon I photoshopped that up in college. Fuck me.
The glory days. As if we could... Right. Well, now we've fully exhausted LinkedIn.
And gone back down memory lane.
Yeah, I've got a good story for you.
Go on then, mate.
Could you just type in R. Kelly? R. Kelly cult.
Have you seen this?
No.
Just please type it in.
Oh my god. Just please type it in.
So R. Kelly has got a sex cult that he's the head of, that he's got women trapped in that can't leave.
And must make love to him.
Yeah.
What? Must make love to him.
Must. It's
Yeah, they're part of his
being
cult.
the cult.
We're on the mail.
It's like it's like black dick Scientology.
Fuck off. Where are we at?
We're at R. Kelly's cult. I mean, this is going to be very factual. I like the mental stories but a bit more. But yeah, he's got a cult. He's got some woman.
Jocelyn Savage spoke out on Wednesday to tell her father he's embarrassing. What?
Yeah, no.
Right.
He made one of his girls do a video saying that she can leave if she wants.
What?
It's proper culty, like.
21-year-old family fears that she is being held against her will by singer R. Kelly.
In a closet, probably.
Claims she was
She's
suffering.
trapped in a closet.
She was 17 when she met Kelly after being invited backstage at a concert. Shortly after the meeting, she dropped... I just don't like these bullet points. They're terrible.
Why?
Because they're wanting to write it as
It's
a
concise.
sentence.
Straight to the point.
They're not the brightest.
3
bulbs,
women
are
who
they?
used to live with her in one of the singer's houses claimed on Monday that he was operating a cult-like house for young women. So was he just like keep them there and...
Yeah, he's like not John Jones. What's his name?
What?
The one, the cult in Charlie Manson.
What a guy.
Oh,
this
yeah,
is
yeah,
so
Charles
weird.
Manson.
The Independent might follow us some better facts.
Ma-
He's done some fucked up
What
shit
was
in his
the head?
time, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that's a cunt.
Yeah, there's a video of the girl saying that she's there of her free will.
Kelly is a mastermind in mind control. A master in mind control. And he's a puppeteer. Puppet master.
Yeah.
That's it. MK Ultra. It's real.
Rented house in Atlanta and Chicago, and all
Wow.
orders them to call him daddy. Films their sexual encounters and punishes them verbally and physically when they break his rules.
Is this what happens when you get to like solid baller level? You just run out of things to spend your money on,
So
so
you
you
ru-
start
you operate a
wrecking
cult.
people's lives. Yeah.
Well, didn't he piss
Whoa,
on? Didn't he piss on like a 15-year-old girl?
Yeah.
Yeah, but then she was in a nightclub, so everyone gave him a pass on that
Yeah,
because
'cause
she shouldn't have
get
been in the nightclub.
She's gotta be of a certain age.
pissed on the poor girl.
No, but she was he didn't just flop his dick out and piss on her.
Aaron,
He just gave her a golden shower.
So it
it's
wasn't
different if it's in a sexual context.
I don't know. I don't dabble in those worlds.
No, but
I
that's what
don't
that's what
know.
happened. Currently 6 women living in properties rented by Kelly, who controls every aspect of their lives, dictating what they eat, how they dress, when they bathe, when they sleep, and how they engage in sexual encounters that he records.
Whoa. Have we got a statement off him, or is he just...
Of course we haven't. He's running a cult.
Are they, like... How fucked can he get? And, like, he can't get really... If they're of, like, sound mind, like, you know, of, like, legal age, definite consent, blah,
Yeah.
then what can they do? They can't really do much to him, can they?
But he met one of them when she was 17.
Right.
That's not legal in America.
Yeah, but if you just met her and was
think it-
friends
And
with
then
them...
moved her in at 17.
Oh, she moved in at 17?
Yeah, which still isn't illegal technically, but you know what he was up to.
Yeah. Pissing on her. She was having a golden shower every morning with that morning piss as well.
What?
That brownie, smelly morning piss.
What's going through your head?
Mm.
R. Kelly golden shower, obviously.
R. Kelly golden shower.
That's
Yeah,
so
how
rich.
mad's that, innit?
Imagine that, waking up to him. He's probably not in the greatest of shape now because he's like 50. Waking up in the morning. I believe I can fly. And pissing all over her.
Fucking hell.
He's done some fucked up shit. Like he was
is a
named
messed up dude.
as a witness in 2008 child pornography case of Kelly after receiving a videotape allegedly featuring R. Kelly and a 14-year-old girl,
14.
which he turned over to the police at the time.
Bullshit. He got blackmailed.
Why is
Who's
nobody...
that? Who the fuck would turn that over to the police?
How the hell has an R. Kelly sex tape not been released?
That is technically, isn't it?
No, I mean, like...
Did that not end up on the Fatman?
Did
No,
that
I don't
make
think so.
The
I haven't seen one.
The piss video.
What was that? Legit?
No, it wasn't on the web.
Of course.
That was before the web, that.
It wasn't before the web. It was like 2008.
No, that's a different one, mate.
This guy's a demon. Absolute demon.
It was before Ignition that he got done for pissing on a girl.
He's been doing work the whole
Hot
time.
and fresh out from pissing.
He's like America's Rolf Harris, isn't he?
No.
He's moving in the
Rolf Harris
shadows.
you can't. That's alleged. Rolf Harris his innocence got proven.
No, he's still in jail.
No, his innocence got proven.
No, he got proven innocent of something.
I thought he got released.
No, he's in there.
Are you sure, mate?
I'm pretty fucking sure, mate.
Is Rolf Harris out of the nick? Is Rolf Harris in the pumpkin?
We're still on Bing.
Imagine that.
Yeah, it's like the automatic one, innit? I don't know.
The jury got it wrong, mate. He fucked up.
Harris is innocent. What?
I don't think he is.
That's on www. Rolf Harris is innocent.
I knew.
That's a completely subjective source.
To be freed from jail tomorrow.
I knew
This
he was
is
a
obviously
paedophile the time I saw him crying about a hamster on Animal Hospital.
Crying about a hamster.
Yeah, someone's hamster died and he cried.
Oh.
Yeah, well, if it was like an emotive story, I can
wasn't
get
emotive,
on.
it was just
What
fucking
emotive
get on board
story
with
have you
it.
ever heard about?
Well, this hamster's helped someone through a difficult time or whatever.
No, it was just-
I actually have a story about that.
You have a story about what?
A hamster helping someone through a difficult time.
Go on
It's
then.
my little brother.
No, you can't go flaming him on
it
it.
is. It's great. He was only like 7. And he'd moved schools. And for every day walking to school, he'd kick off. He did not want to go. He didn't. He ran out of school twice. A mum had to ram into him with a pram and like stop him from running out of school.
Yeah.
Calling the teachers gay, jumping over the fence. He was like 7 or 8. And then one day...
Why did this woman crash a pram into him?
I don't know. I wasn't there. This is their story. But one day my dad went, right, I'm fucking sorting this out. And he's walking into school and he's like, right, you're not kicking off today. And he starts kicking off and you're like, what can I do? And he stomped out the house really making a point to my mum like, I'm going to sort this out today. I'm not going to work this morning. I'm going to sort this out. And he's come home. My dad's come home back into us. And how was it? He said, he's fine. He's in school. I said, what do you mean he's fine? He said, he's not just fine. He kicks off every day. He went, yeah, no, he's fine. And then like 2 hours later, where are you going, Dad? Pets at home.
So he's gone and used that as a bribe.
Pets at home. Why are you going pets at home? Said I'd buy him an hamster.
Aren't kids fucked, aren't they? Like, you know what I mean? He's there at the school gates. He really doesn't want to go in. And his dad's like, what's going to make you go in? And an hamster. Yeah. Fucking a little rat thing.
Got to buy him an hamster.
A no-tailed rat.
He's calling it Toasty.
It's calling it Toasty.
His name Toasty, the most violent hamster to ever grace this earth. He bit everyone apart from Daniel.
Well, you got to spend some time with a hamster or gerbil or something of that ilk to stop it from biting you, or else they are savage.
I spent no time with it.
You got to whip that light on.
Yeah, little fuckers don't mess about. It's a bit. What happened to all our colours? We used to have dead colourful.
Dead colourful what?
Wow.
Oh no, the ball broke.
Oh,
Don't look like it.
On the level of a... Oh, is that too
just
bright
pull
for
it
you,
down.
mate?
Pull it down. Make it like atmospheric.
On the level of hamsters, in Switzerland, it's illegal to own only one guinea pig at a time. You have to own 2.
Yeah, because they get sad.
They get really sad if they're on their own.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
That's
animal rights, isn't it?
That's like animal rights.
That's not animal rights. That's animal preferences.
Animal preferences.
Yeah, I think no, because I don't think you should be blocking things in cages to make them unhappy.
They got the wheels and the balls.
It's not like it cost you a lot more to buy an extra guinea pig for £6.
I don't know what.
It's a shame, innit?
Guinea
I think
pigs
it's
are like
a shame.
£8.
It's like, like you have hutches in the UK and like rabbits sleep out there, and I know rabbits sleep in the wild,
but then they run around.
But
in
you're
the
getting
cold,
upset
but
about them
like,
sleeping in a hutch.
them
in the
hutches
cold.
aren't that great.
Mine, we used to just put a big blanket over it. It was fine.
I'm sure it was fine.
It was
Yeah,
fine. We had
sure had a great life.
Fine, but you didn't know you had like 7 rabbits.
I had 2 guinea pigs.
That winter you had 7 rabbits.
You had 2.
I had 2 guinea pigs. They were called Bart and Lisa. And
Were they biters or were they like
no,
pretty
they were
sound?
fucking mint now.
See,
Dead
treated them well.
friendly.
There we go.
Dead friendly.
Forget what those savage pets are as well as fish. Them bitches constantly
Parrots,
killing
man.
each other. No, fish kill each other.
Do they?
You never had fish that killed other fish in the tank when you put them in?
Because
Not
he's
really.
We had a murderer fish called Billy. He was a
What sort of
circus-
fish you buying? These
Yeah,
like
well, the-
one you get
them
from the
ones that you get
circus.
from
or
the
something?
circus.
the,
mate,
the murderer one was a circus fish, and it spawned us going out. Oh, let's get him some friends, and went out and got a load more fish. And every morning we came down after
Dead fish.
dead fish, dead fish, dead fish.
Did you know which one was doing it, or was it like?
Oh no, because it was the only one left at the end.
Oh no, but I mean at the start it must have been
At the
like
start, no,
an
it was
elaborate
like
game of
murder mystery, it's
Cluedo,
Cluedo.
yeah.
No, we had no idea until he was the only one left there. Like
Turned
that.
out it was Billy and the coral.
But the only ones he didn't kill was, the suckerfish.
Yeah.
I had 2 suicidal suckerfish, kept diving into the filter.
How did they get in the filter?
I had enough.
Well, I broke it open and.
Have you seen
Fuck
Nemo?
This. Fuck this. He's going to get to me eventually. I'm going out on my own terms.
Have you seen Nemo?
If I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it right.
Yeah, both of them did it. Both of them flew into the filter, got chopped up.
Chopped up.
There you go. As you've had some memories of that fish tank.
Yeah.
It's like a
You
war zone.
They're all named after really unhealthy soft drinks as well.
What?
Coke and Pepsi and 7-Up.
No, we had Pepsi, Tizer, Tango, and then my 2 suckerfish were called Dandelion and Burdock. And then
No, that's like you split them in half. That's why they commit suicide. Because you didn't give them their own identity. You called them both different
they
things
were
of the
what-
same
You're not supposed
drink.
to do that with twins, are you?
Were they twins? How do you know?
And just look like each other. Same type of fish.
Because 2 fish look like each other. Now they're
Similar
twins.
size.
Well, aren't all fish twins? They don't have one baby.
Yeah, but you don't know if they're from the same spawn
yeah.
or litter. I don't know what you call
I
it.
don't know.
Spawn,
There could have been
I guess.
multiple fish that have swam over and dumped the cum on them.
Yeah, that's how
Dump
fish
their
breed.
cum.
That's how fish breed.
Yeah.
I know, but
The female fires eggs out and then they dump the cum and fuck off.
dump their cum.
Dump the cum.
Yeah.
Like a strange. Oh, I'm not even
Yeah.
going there.
Beep, beep.
What?
Like when cement turns up to site.
Yeah.
Have you seen how rough this banter between John Jones and Daniel Cormier is getting?
Pathetic.
It's getting. It's not rough. I mean, it's getting like
It's
intense.
DC is full on party.
You reckon?
Yeah, that was fucking hilarious.
You think? Which
The
part?
hashtag, what was it? Something. P.S. You have terrible leg genetics.
Oh yeah.
And you got a limp dick and terrible leg genetics. It's just like, oh, you can imagine John Jones reading it, like not being that bad at the start, and you got a limp dick and terrible leg genetics.
But he had to
fucking prick.
he had to
Really
he had to go
turd.
deep, didn't he, and just like try and hammer him
I
on
know,
like
but he was
the
proper
physique
trolling
thing.
him. Jones was
Just
Oh,
going
yeah.
off, wasn't he? Just every 5 minutes dropping a
Why
tweet.
is why is Jones like feel like he has to be like that?
Because he
I don't
hates
know.
him.
Yeah, but he's got nothing to prove. I don't get why he's being like.
Because he wants to get him riled up.
No, that's what I've been thinking a lot about.
You've been thinking a lot
Yeah,
about.
I've kind
He
of.
says that. He said that like it was some like philosophical thought.
I know.
This is something.
I'm
I've
not
been,
going to say
thinking a lot
anything.
about.
I'm not about to say anything wise, so don't get it twisted. But I lost a bit of respect for him.
Who? John Jones?
Yeah, that was proper pathetic. The way he was trolling him like that.
I thought it was fun.
I didn't think it was funny. It looked sad.
You would
Looked
think it
really,
was fun,
really
wouldn't you?
sad.
Wow.
You love the drama.
No.
Do
You're-
Do you think DC doesn't need any of this to get up though? That's what I'm thinking. I
No.
think he's already there. Do you know what I mean? I don't mean like the Viagra thing. I mean like he's already there in terms of he's going to show up and he's going to give his all. Whether it's going to be good enough to beat John is left to
No,
God
but this
knows.
is where it throws it into question. Is like he seems so much more confident than John does, and John should feel like Teflon.
Oh yeah,
Should feel untouchable.
yeah.
He's John fucking Jones, but yeah, he's acting like like an insecure teenager,
Like an up and comer type, trying to get
Yeah,
under
yeah.
his skin and whatnot.
trying to fucking jump into the limelight.
I mean, it's
like
just
he's
I've
not-
already
it's not-
beat you. I've already beat you. It's just that's all it. I
There's
made you
nothing.
cry. Just keep on them points. Don't start going like full troll like coke. He's doing the coke stripper thing again. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's getting all like worked up, riled
Good.
up. Good.
I hope he's doing a line of beak as we speak, getting ready for this fight.
Because he said
that's
he's
the real
going.
John Jones.
He said when he wins, because his birthday, wasn't it? And he said the real party is going to be when he wins. He's going to go somewhere where TMZ can't get him. He put that on Twitter. I don't think he's changed too much.
I don't think he's
Why?
changed it.
I think he's learned is that
It wasn't
lesson.
just TMZ. Was it? I heard that apparently USADA were planning on waiting for him outside the clubs and shit. This is Chael Sonnen said this,
They have to tell. He has to tell them where they are at all times.
Yeah.
But if he's out of comp, then
but it was something to do with.
can they do him for coke now? If he's out of comp, I don't know.
No, I don't think so.
Isn't that how he got done last time?
God knows.
No, he wasn't out of comp, was he? He was a few weeks out.
I
Oh
don't-
no! Sorry, he got popped, but obviously he wouldn't get a ban because it was out of comp. But they like because it came out, they got popped for cocaine. He was like, oh, I've got a problem, I'll go to rehab, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, but he seemed genuinely sincere, you know, with the
didn't-
tears and
Nah,
whatnot.
no.
No, he only convinced me.
Yeah, that man loves
I must be like a mug. Like.
I would have thought he'd have convinced him because he's got his lips firmly pressed against John Jones's pubic bone.
No, he's
What?
He's full
King John, isn't he? But it doesn't
No,
matter.
I rate John.
Doesn't matter. I like the fact that he goes out and does blow and all that
You
shit.
just want him to embrace full bad guy.
I just want him to go full bad guy. I want him to go
Joker.
full WWE heel and just fucking like, oh, I just think it'd be brilliant. I just want him to start telling people to fuck off and like, just be himself.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's
Because you can be a cunt and still be an alright bloke. Like he.
What? That's like a
No, 'cause
complete
It isn't
oxymoron.
because to his friends and everything, he's probably great. But when he's in the ring fighting people, what's he got to be fucking nice to them for? They're having a scrap at the end of the day. Do you know what I mean?
It's
He's
just
the best on the planet. Be as cocky as you want. LeBron James is cocky as fuck, but he's still the best basketball player at the moment. People don't like him, but he doesn't give a fuck.
yeah.
Just goes out and wins.
Maybe people feel like John hasn't earned the right to, but he has.
We're used to
the
different.
best of
We're
all
used to
time.
different champions in the UFC though. You got like the George St. Pierre before John Jones, probably being the most famous guy, because obviously John Jones falls before McGregor.
Yeah. Go
And
on.
then in a timeline, and then before.
But John's completely like
And before that,
he
you've
became
got
champ so
GSP.
young. I feel like if he wins this, no, actually, he's not going to be humble, is he? I'm
No.
thinking he is, but he's not, is he?
I hope he KOs him and then sticks a middle finger up at him.
Goes
Well,
like full,
yeah,
like
just full like when Ronda
keeps
would
the bad
shake
guy
me, yeah.
line.
Just goes
straight and true.
for it. Because like he's obviously a nice guy to his kids and everything. His kids seem to love him and all that. So it's not like he's a complete cunt, but it doesn't mean he has to be nice to everyone he fights.
No,
Like that whole when he dropped Machida on his head and then his coach were like, go win some fans and check if he's alright. He should have just said no. Fuck that, I don't care.
What happens though? Because this is something we've not spoke about, and we spoke about in terms of McGregor and Mayweather. What happens if he loses? If John Jones loses?
no,
What if?
I think obviously
You get a third match.
No, because he ain't. Because then Mighty Mouse. Because I've been thinking about this a lot. My mind got changed about we were arguing who's the pound for pound best weeks ago.
yeah.
John Jones. Yeah, I've switched mine to John Jones. I genuinely have. But if he loses, what happens?
It's the best of all time.
Because the light heavyweight division's already like shady as fuck.
Everyone swerved the division.
What do you mean shady?
In terms of quality, in comparison to what it was.
No, there's not been a definitive champ that's been knocking off everyone that's up and coming. DC's been hanging about waiting for John. John's disappointed him numerous occasions. Is it twice before?
Yeah.
Yeah, so like it needs this to finish it. Get someone who's on top. John wins, DC retires. DC wins, John falls back into the pile, and then we can fight. Maybe DC retires even if he wins.
I think he probably does.
The problem
But
is
then we can finally get that division going again.
there's no there's the level of talent in that division is not the same at the moment.
I just think we're not seeing it. Not seeing it on the level that we're seeing it in the other divisions.
It's not being pushed towards us because of the DC.
Well, no,
John
because
Jones.
you've got even the lads in that division are still fighting.
Yeah, but are we paying as much attention? Because
Well, I
of
remember
DC and John
a
Jones?
time when the top 10 in that division was all savages.
But that division is like your favourite division.
No,
It's
but it
like,
was it was filled with savages at
Yeah.
one point, and like look at it now.
That's not the rankings.
no,
Do we
it's
have the
not.
rankings? I don't know where the rankings are.
It's got its own page.
It's on the what, mate? It's got its own page.
Yeah.
But like back in the, I mean, at one point there was a point in time where in that division you had Chuck Liddell, Tito Ortiz, Vanderlei Silva, Rampage Jackson, Shogun, Little Nog,
Top one.
John Jones, Machida, Rashad Evans, Rich Franklin, all fighting in that division. Anderson Silva popping up and down, Forrest Griffin, Stephen Bonner. That was, that's the top 13 there.
Yeah.
And now we've got, I don't fucking know. So other than, right, so from 5 and above, I mean, Shogun's done all right recently, but he's a shell of his former self. And then you've got John Jones, Gus, Daniel Cormier, Manuel and Glover.
Yeah.
And then
Glover's on a bit of a descent as well.
them
isn't he?
top 15 aren't all killers like it used to be. OSP's hit and miss. Corey Anderson's hit and miss.
I like Corey, but
Yeah, but he's hit and
he's
miss.
not. Yeah,
Like, none of them. I mean, Little Nog's still hanging about at 11, for fuck's sake. Everybody beats him, but he's 11 because the division's shit. The division's nowhere near it used to be. And partly was because John Jones ruined everyone.
yeah.
All the legit contenders fought John and
They
all
all
got wasted.
scattered about to different weight classes after the TRT thing, and then the fucking
Well,
IV ban and all that.
Machida dropped down a weight class, didn't he? He's not even in the top 15 in that weight class now. And then, like, I mean, there's probably some of them heavyweights that could fight at that weight class if you really thought about it.
Who then?
Yeah, like who in there?
You got
Steph? No, Steph.
Oh,
No,
Steph was true.
He's fought.
Andre Arlovski and Travis Brown,
Arlovski
maybe.
and Travis Brown could probably. You could
Travis
prob-
Brown.
Yeah.
He could lose some weight.
The thing is, he's
Colossal,
6'6",
isn't he?
Yeah.
7, and it's probably not.
Like
But
string bean.
You could. Junior Dos Santos could drop some.
You see a depleted Francis Ngannou.
Do you know JDS could drop some weight?
No,
He's not shredded.
You see the size of his shoulder.
He's
Yeah, I
huge.
know, but I actually could be a big boy at that weight.
At that
class.
age, though, and
There's no one as big as him. at heavyweight.
nothing going back
Overeem
there.
used to fight at that weight class.
How?
Oh yeah,
my,
and he's up and coming.
my entire flat is more likely to fight like heavyweight.
Before he filled himself full of roids.
Go on then. What's the top weight class at the moment? What we
Top
saying?
weight class.
What's popping?
I'm gonna guess what you're gonna say, and it's gonna be lightweight.
Lightweight.
Lightweight. Why is that? Because
baby.
Connor's at top.
No, not just that. Look at the top
It is.
10.
I think it's a good argument.
Just look at the top 10, and then like Ally Quinter's probably in the top 10. He's just not had the fights yet.
Yeah, I actually like them all. I actually really do.
There's not a bad fighter in that top 15.
Oh, do you see Gunner?
Yeah, I know. The eye pokes were horrible.
That wasn't it?
Shit.
A welterweight's a top weight class as well. To be fair,
Yeah, I was
welterweight.
gonna say not prefer, but
Oh,
You need another N in that, mate.
Gunnar Nelson.
Yeah, but I wanted to get the video.
Just
But I
quick
was
video. Now, and it'll probably come up.
knocked out.
Who did he knock out? He knocked out.
KO'd.
It was fucking naughty. This.
It's dirty, wasn't it? Dirty.
How many? It was like 4, wasn't it?
I don't know.
3 or 4. Couple of them didn't quite catch him, but he was fucking going for him. And it was the knockout one was the worst.
Yeah.
It was a 1-2 and the one was a fucking finger.
Yeah, it'll be on now. Oh, let's go back to the start. Let's go full screen this bad boy. Sorry about the video. Sound I'm gonna have to sort out for our next live stream, but we can bring it in.
We'll probably get kicked off of YouTube, so it's probably for the best.
We're not on YouTube anyway, motherfuckers. You don't see the eye pokes here, do you?
No, to be
What?
fair, it was full speed.
It was
it'd be hard to see.
the freeze frames of the eye pokes.
The
maybe
refs, the ref there stood.
Just
in
go on
dog
images and
shit
get the
position
freeze
as well.
frames, right?
Has he got any eye pokes?
So
one?
just go up to images and then just get the freeze frames. And just put eye poke.
Yeah.
Yeah, poke.
Yeah, poke.
Oh, that one was a tasty one.
That's the knockout one.
Is it?
Yeah.
No, is it?
Yeah, it's the 1-2. Boom, boom.
That is
finger left hand.
grim. Is there any others?
That was the argument where you can get away with them, and like say to the ref, "What the fuck's he doing here?" But there he ain't. That's the worst one, and he hadn't even got a chance to say to the ref. He's just fucking stuck it right in my eye.
Yeah. There's one where he's holding his head like a bowling ball, isn't there?
Yeah.
I don't know. Did they change the gloves? It's been going on for so long.
Joe Rogan's right, never happened in Pride.
Because they didn't have gloves.
No, they had gloves that, like, the whole back of the glove, your fingers were still able to move, but the whole back of the fingers was like wrapped around for... Just pull up a Pride glove, because I'm explaining it badly. It's probably going to come up with some, like, gay glove with dildos for fingers or something now, but, like...
Yeah, it's going to be a multicoloured glove. Maybe put Pride glove MMA. Oh no, it's there already.
There you go.
See, it's up there, top.
Top one.
Show the people.
So, on images...
So what was different about these?
See how it wraps round there?
Yeah.
It forces your knuckles to bend. You can
Yeah.
still grapple, but you can't poke your fingers out in a straight line.
Right. So, that's the difference.
So that's the
two.
best. If you go to the top one, look at that there.
Yeah.
It forces your hand into half a fist as it is. So you can't stick your fingers out and poke someone in the eye, but you could still grab everything. So you never need your hands wider than that.
I wish we could see some sort of comparison side by side, but yeah, you can see it here.
There you go.
But if you look at the UFC ones, they sort of end like just over the knuckle, whereas these carry past the second knuckle. Do you know what I mean?
So you can still grapple in them. And look, when they flatten them out there on the left, when they flatten out the right one
That
there.
one.
So when they flatten them out, like you have to physically force your hand out. You can't just.
It's not like if you're holding your hand normal, it's going to be in this sort of resting position.
Yeah, because it forces your hand into that position.
And you're not going to get as many, fingers in the eyes.
Sticking your hand out to look for a range and poking people in the eye.
Or just doing it deliberately.
Yeah.
Well, this is it with the John Jones and Daniel Cormier fight. Do you think he's going to be doing it deliberately?
Dirty.
Yeah, exactly. There's one.
Bad one.
That's the one where he like half-assed it. He just rubbed his eye and didn't say anything. He just fought through it. But you know when you get poked in the eye, how fucking long does it take for you to recover?
A while. He's rubbing for a while.
You know when
eh?
if someone actually just in normal life, if someone catches you
Oh
in
my
the
god!
eye,
Yeah, you're waiting
takes
for
like
ages.
20 minutes.
Yeah.
For your eye to properly calm down.
Yeah. He doesn't want to stop fighting though, does he? Because he feels like, obviously, he's getting some.
Because he was that confident
Grab
that
the
he had
shorts
the
there
he
as
had
well.
the beating of him going in there.
This is the one where he's commenting on it, but yeah, we haven't got the sound.
Yeah, it's bad. They should be overturned, really, to a
It
no
should be a
contest.
You think?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't think.
I think
it
it's
would have
conducive to him getting knocked out with this fucking stupid karate stance. He's not Conor McGregor. I don't understand it.
I don't think he would have been
In pouncing about. Oh,
You
don't
can't
giggle
make that.
like that.
Mate, you can't blame his stance.
Yeah, I know he's a karate fighter, right?
Right.
But this guy's a legit striker.
Right, okay.
I can't say his name. Poznin, whatever his fucking name is.
Yeah.
Posanibo.
Doesn't
Look
matter.
at him,
You
like
can-
bounce hands down. Look how long it takes for him to get his hands
How
up.
many times has he won a fight in that stance?
Yeah, because he's dragged him. He's took.
But he never
gone
wins
for
it.
the
He
takedown.
never wins striking.
He's a pretty legit
Yeah,
striker.
but he always
And
wins
that
by
that knock
submission or
that
decision.
last punch knockout that's clean.
Right,
That's
no,
dirty.
I understand that. But what
Dirty.
I'm saying is, my opinion on it is, he wouldn't have got chased around the octagon like this had he not been concentrating on his eye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the knockout in particular wouldn't have happened because I'm not.
No, I understand what you're saying because he won't
One,
see what's
two.
going on and whatnot. He won't be able to defend himself.
No.
Obviously, he'd be thinking about his eye too much consciously.
Yeah.
But why? I don't know why the ref hasn't. Who was reffing? Damn it!
Yeah, but it was quick as fuck.
Where that left hand's come from as well.
We just watched that whole...
Is that Eves or yeah?
Ooh,
When we
that's-
watched that first time round, you can't tell. No.
No.
I don't think anyone could tell live because he didn't complain about it, so no one showed a replay. You wouldn't know.
Yeah.
But the ref, even in the knockout, he stood behind Quasimodo, whatever his name is. He stood
Posinibo,
He stood like directly behind him. So as he's come in, finger, flurry, bang.
Just looks
The
like a
ref
set
can't
of
see
punches.
fuck all. He stood directly behind him. He said he was bad refereeing. If he's not seen any of the eye pokes in the first place,
Yeah,
I think it was
normally-
like a few, wasn't one or two.
But if it's moving quickly, I guess you
I
can't.
know you
but-
can defend that, but there's arguments obviously floating around that we can't see it watching it live. But he's not there to watch the fight. He's there to only look for stuff like that.
Yeah, judge it. Yeah, not judge it. Sorry, judge the.
Keep him
The
safe.
contact,
That's it.
yeah, keep
the only
him safe.
the only reason an MMA ref is there is to keep him safe. He's not scoring points. Just saying who's won.
What are we saying then? Lightweight. Then going back to it. Lightweight.
Lightweight or welterweight.
Lightweight all day.
Because if you look at the welterweight as well, that's a fucking killer's row.
Yeah.
Murderer's row.
Look at the top.
All of them.
Even Gunner.
Why is Thingy not jumped into that top 15 now? He's just fucking beat.
Who?
That's what's nonsense about it.
Who are you
The
on about?
rankings. He's just beat Gunner.
Yeah, he's there. Number 8.
Oh shit, sorry. I
He's
missed
gone up
that.
six.
He's gone up 6 places.
Guys making moves.
Mm.
Sorry, I have to do that to fucking change the camera.
Sounds. No,
I like welterweight at the moment. I think that Tyron Woodley versus the Backpack is going to be honest. It's going to be a good fight.
They're
I
the
think
best two weight classes.
And Thompson versus Masvidal, fuck me, that's a fight.
Yeah.
That is a fucking fight.
Also, as well, by the way, we're missing out on middleweight. The middle three weight classes are the best three.
Middleweight's sick.
Legit, yeah.
Not for like a non fan. It's good from like Gastelum up. What do you think about Gastelum versus Wyman? That's people. Well, if you're watching this live, wink, wink, you're gonna hear it. But people might not hear this before Saturday. But what are you saying? Wyman has to, I feel like he has to win.
I think
Yeah.
something's gone on with Chris Weidman because he's not looked himself for ages. The guy that beat Anderson Silva twice
Yeah.
just doesn't seem to turn up anymore. He was a murderer at one point. Like when he beat the shit out of Vito.
How old is he now? I don't think he's that old, is he? Or is he just age?
34 maybe?
I don't know what to say in a minute once we get past this stupid. Oh no. I've gone on a link and not his profile. Dum, dum, dum. How old is he? Oh, that was the issue, wasn't it?
I was close.
Yeah, it's a weird one.
Prime of his life.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a prime of your career age, that, isn't it? For an MMA fighter.
I think Gastelum's kind of undeniable at the minute.
Yeah.
But
It's who he's fought as well, though. You know, when you say what's happened to him, scroll down a little bit more. Who did he lose to before Romero?
What?
Rockhold,
He didn't.
Yeah.
He lost the title, lost to Romero,
That's what I mean.
Musashi, and then he's gone to fucking Bellator, which is mental.
well, that's another case of
wanna
the
pay.
UFC being fucking stupid.
Do you think the UFC's page for Musashi's just gone? Oh, you can't get on it.
Yeah.
Dead link.
You won't pay the man. And you can't really...
That is
you
bitter.
Can't, you can't,
Bitter.
You can't
gotta
be
still-
completely against him for not paying him what he probably thought.
Oh no,
was
he's
worth.
there.
Oh,
He's
he is
there.
there.
He's
Oh,
there.
that's
Just
the-
slow internet.
It's a lot of fights.
You need to get off. I think you need a new chair. That rockety chair is fucking. No, it's not conducive to
It's a good audio.
good audio. No. Win. All he does is win, baby. Oh shit. All he does is win.
Right, hold
That
And that was
Uriah
questionable
Hall was-
as well, wasn't it?
Well, it wasn't questionable at all. He got his head taken off. all you saying that is because he was winning the first round.
Yeah.
Doesn't make it questionable.
He got like He got fucked
spin
up.
kicked in the head.
Yeah, but he got fucked up like on a whim. Like he well,
He
it's
jumped-
MMA.
he
Anything
jumped
can
and
happen.
Spin kicked him in the face.
It's
It
MMA. Anything can happen.
was a fine fight. But yeah, he was on a tear.
Mm.
I bet Bellator paid him some serious dough.
Oh yeah, he's got to be one of the top earners.
They
over
love
there.
paying dough.
Yeah,
I look like he was like,
he's-
I'll fight anyone. He's slated for the champ now, isn't he?
Yeah, he's
I don't know when it's
walking-
coming
He's
up.
walking to that title, I think.
But then he's like, I'll fight McDonald. They'll fight. You know what I mean? Like, just
Didn't
bring
he
him.
say,
Everyone wants
fight-
to fight him.
Said
Fucking
he-
Chael wants to
Did
fight
he
him.
say he'd fight everyone from welterweight to heavyweight? It doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
just put them all on blast.
Everyone wants to fight. McDonald. Apparently, have you heard this about Chael Sonnen?
Chael Sonnen.
He had a conversation with McDonald in a lift not long ago,
Oh,
and he's
it's
come out and
class.
said he wants to fight me. Let's make it happen.
Yeah, it's class, innit?
Yeah.
Because he
He's
said
so
McDonald was
fucking
just
funny,
like McDonald's just Rory was just standing in the lift and he's just signed and Chael's asking him like, you know, who you gonna fight and all that. He's like, oh, I might fight Paul Daly, I want to go for the title and stuff like that. And then he goes, oh, I might. And he said Rory was looking down and Chael's just standing next to him. He goes, oh, I might fight you. And then the door opens and Rory just walks out.
Rory's
God,
shit.
that moment
Can
must
you
have been
imagine
like.
trying to listen to a conversation? Or can you imagine Rory even getting a word in edgeways in a conversation between them two? If you hear the two of them talk.
I've heard Rory from off, not from when Ches met him and changed his life.
Yeah, it was-
Oh, we
I
won't
met
talk about
him
that.
as well, but he didn't change my life quite as hard.
We won't
I
talk
heard-
about that one.
I heard from Brendan Sharp that when Rory McDonald goes on a night out, he's like a barrel of laughs.
Oh yeah, he
And
did
he
seem like a good
It
crowd.
was like they used to chase girls together when they was first, like when they were young and stuff, and he was a fucking great laugh.
Oh, you see Rory's piece.
What?
His missus.
Oh
Oh,
no!
I thought you meant his.
I thought you.
His dick.
I thought how much did he change your life?
Have you seen his piece? I have changed my life.
Right, I was on the
I
right.
thought you were talking about his dangling.
I've never met a hero before.
I'd never seen anyone meet the hero before, and that was like, it made me emotion. It did.
Totes emotion.
Totes emotion.
That holiday was just like.
And then you had on the flip side of he was really verbal, and then Nath was like, I couldn't talk. He was like, Rory runs out. Roy McDonald's in there. Roy McDonald's in there.
I think he was there as well, wasn't he? The coach.
Faraz
Harby.
Yeah.
Roy McDonald's in there. And there
Were
was
you
just a
wrestling
fucking
with him in a bar?
Josh-shaped hole.
Yeah, Faraz, like, what's he, shot a double leg on me.
Did you stuff it?
Yeah, of course.
What's he say to that?
Yeah, he said like, you know, that you just could tell I was a wrestler because of my fucked up ears, which is obvious.
And so he just shot a double for a laugh.
Yeah, for a laugh, he was fucked up. They were both drunk.
Yeah, they were smashed.
Yeah, they were there to like support one of their fighters.
There was no prior warning or anything.
No,
just
no.
your ears look fucked, and then the next minute, a double leg's coming at you.
Yeah, I don't even know if he acknowledged the ears until after he'd shot the double leg, just fucking about. It was against the bar, and we were in Temple Bar, weren't we? In Dublin.
Yeah.
Classic.
Fucking hell, that's cool.
Temple Bar.
I know, he's a good guy.
Would've
They're both like really nice people. But
The two UFCs I fucking missed with you boys are the two where you've met the coolest people.
Yeah, Dan. You were there for Dan Hardy.
Yeah, we met Dan Hardy, we met Rumble.
I was smashed at Dan Hardy.
Yeah,
I was
we
trying
all
to get him to come on the podcast.
He said he would. And we're live now. Where's the fucking camera? You said you would. Where is he?
We met Rumble at the airport.
Yeah, that was quality.
Yeah, and then them boys met Brian Stan and DC while me and you were too busy buying beers.
Yeah.
Classic.
And then, but you boys got to meet Cody.
That was great. He
Yeah.
was so nice.
Was he
He
your
was.
friend?
He was dreamy. He was so dreamy.
He looked like he was in a hurry to check in and whatnot, but he was still
stopped.
very.
He didn't look like,
yeah.
And
And then we tried to get the photo taken, and we were like trying to convince this, like, we'll ask a woman to come over, and you could see he was itching to go, but he didn't go.
Oh, fair enough.
And we were like trying to amuse him with conversation, like, "You right, Cody?"
And then he posted an Instagram photo like 10 minutes later of him stood with Michael Venom Page. We should have followed him.
Yeah, we should have just followed him.
Because he was walking through there and no one knew who he was.
Followed him and
We should
found
have just
MVP.
followed him.
Yeah, but it's in Vegas, isn't it? I feel
Just
like.
pretend you're in his entourage.
Yeah, we look like it as well.
Can I carry you back to the room, Cody?
Can I wait in your room, Cody?
Well, that's just getting strange.
I would have, mate. He's a dreamboat.
He's a dream.
He's a straight dreamboat.
He's a handsome chap, isn't
You're not seeing, ever since we met Cody, I've been rocking the old side party.
Oh yeah.
You just need to get the tattoos now.
I'm not that brave.
You're not brave for tattoos.
He's got every inch covered in those motherfuckers. I couldn't do that.
You're not into tattoos.
I'm not into it. I'd love to have one, but I just don't. I wouldn't be that sure as to cover him in my body straight away just to look like Cody Garbrandt.
Just do it, mate.
That's fair enough.
Maybe just the neck and wear a suit all the time.
Yeah, the neck and the hands.
Yeah, neck and hands.
That's like completely like opposite way around that people have their tattoos. Not got a full suit, you've just got like an out of suit tattoos. Yeah. Speaking of tattoos, we got our alumni of the podcast, as Batch put it. Ross Chandler is now full swing.
As Batch put it.
Yeah, but did you say it?
That was that was me.
Alumni.
I like how you just sat there and just took it.
I
like,
just
yeah,
didn't know what
of
you're
course
on
I
about.
did.
I didn't know why
He's
you
gone
were
full
I thought you were going to
tattoo
say
apprentice.
foil afterwards. When
And
you
he's
said it.
he's what you call it. I like how we've left this on the desk the whole time without realising we're like live streaming. But yeah, we're like, he's helping us design, hopefully,
some merchandise.
an EAP
Gums,
t-shirt.
Some straight.
I think we
fresh
need the
gums.
EAP cups. We've got these fucking mats.
I can get cups.
Didn't
I
make
can
us a
get cups
coffee
made.
today.
Yeah, today's been like
No
on
coffee.
edge.
Remember
Today's
that.
been on edge.
This is 2 episodes now with no coffee.
If you just listen to the audio, this is the first one we live stream, so it's like sort of like another aspect.
Yeah,
but
the next one will have a percolator here and 3 EAP mugs.
But we will slowly get back into it whilst live streaming. I think it was quite seamless to a point. At the start, it was a bit fucking hairy.
I think it's
but
like similar to the fact that none of us have panicked looking at the microphone, the camera,
no.
all the damn time.
Should we just all stare at it now? Like? What's up, guys? But yeah, this has been the Educated podcast. If I can.
Oh, P-Bell Fitness. Get after it.
Oh,
We took a sponsor-
P-Bell Fitness he's what you call it, isn't he? He's going to help you back to full potential
Sorted me out.
batch. Not
Sorted
Royd
me out,
batch.
sorted me out.
No, I'll help him with the roids.
Yeah. Sort me out a nutrition plan. haven't you?
Raging Bull batch.
It's going all right.
Is it?
You give it me this week.
I feel like next week we can sit down and we can talk about what we were going to do. I've booked some comps.
Ooh. Have you?
Yeah, at 81 kilos as well, so I don't even need to lose any weight. Motherfucker. So
Are you sure?
I'm going to try and get over this. Yeah, I'm sure. Try and get over this strange.
I'm going to fight at super heavyweight.
We'll swap. Right, Educated Apes podcast. Get us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, just search for Educated Apes and you'll find us. It's not that hard. Have a good weekend.
You
Enjoy
go full double
yourselves.
flex.
Double flex from ours, and stay humble and all the other shit that we normally say.
Yeah, cheers
Peace.
for listening. Sorry this was a bit topsy-turvy with the whole
Roosty.
first.
Deal
But,
with it.
Deal with it. Peace.
See.